Hey guys, it's me Zen, and this is the third time I'm trying to make this message to you guys. Just coming in here on a Friday, January 11th, with some thoughts on, again, the voices in our head. And it was prompted by Annie's video, Anita is on Fire, and if you haven't seen it, I hope you watch it. It's not a video per se about that subject, but she does mention it, and it's regarding motivational quotes. And as I heard her speak this morning, as I listened to it on my way to the office, I couldn't help but think about my own tapes and about maybe, sharing a thought about it with you guys. So, all of us have these messages in our head, and they're from tapes. I call them tapes that are playing. These are messages that were formed when we were children or somewhere along in our lives. There's a bee on my windshield. There it is. Yeah. Okay. Now that we've got that done, I can't look at it. Okay. Sorry. So anyway, these messages, that her particular example was a message that she gets when she had wanted to go to the gym, and how it creates drama in your head, and how that drama, you know what I mean, can evoke reactions of the body. And she said in particular, this particular response that she had to a message about a tape that she had playing about going to the gym, and how it made her almost want to cry. The fact that it was almost like she was reverting back to being a kid and feeling that emotion and that drama about how she would rather stay home, or she would rather do this or rather do that. That really isn't important. The fact of the matter for me is that the fact that these tapes are playing for each and every one of us all day long is something that we have to look at while we're here on this journey, or any other in our lives, in order to change certain behaviors. I personally believe, and you may not agree, and that's fine, that we have to stop these tapes from playing, and or replace them with new thoughts tapes that are going to play, that are going to be more in tune with where we want to go and what we want to do with our lives, our goals, and our weight loss journey. So for me, for instance, before my weight loss surgery and before my journey started, my tape would play regarding workouts or gym. I would hear something say, okay, you want to be healthy, maybe you should go to the gym. And my immediate reaction would be, oh, hell no. I would rather sit over here and have this snack, right? And frankly, I just didn't really care a lot about this or a lot about that, any given thing. If I wanted to do whatever it was, I just did it. And I disregarded my health. I disregarded a lot of things in my life because of a lot of reasons. And some of them are shielding myself, hiding, not being able to face certain things that were, either happening or as a state of being. So basically what I had done in regard to, for instance, the one about going to the gym. Well, I had made the commitment to do the weight loss surgery, had the weight loss surgery and so forth, and was proceeding along. And I had started going to the gym, and at first it was not fun. Okay. And I personally believe that changing the tape sometimes has to do with positivity and infusing that into that situation, or something maybe that you have to take a challenge on, and it isn't really like the best thing that you might want to do, or you're not really sure about it. So what I had done is just change my way of thinking about it, and that created a new tape for me. So now when I think about going to the gym, I get excited about it. I'm really happy. There are days when I'm tired or whatever, but a lot of the times I can overcome that simply by hearing the new tape, which is telling me you're going to feel great when you're finished. You're going to look better. It's going to take time, but you just got to keep going. And so basically, I've tried to remove that old tape and just replace it with the new one. And I don't think it's just as simple as that for certain things. I don't think it's a snap and it happens. It might have to be played, your new tape might have to be played 10 times, 100 times, 500 times, 1,000 times, 10,000 times. I really don't know. We're all really different. We all have different thought processes, but I know for sure that we're all hearing those tapes, those things that we hear or we say in our own minds. We're not hearing voices, guys. We don't need the analytic couch or anything. This is normal stuff. And the thing is, I think that by grabbing hold of that and realizing when that tape is playing about making a certain choice or whatever it might be, that by just grabbing a hold of it at that time and identifying it and saying, oh hell no, I'm not going to listen to that anymore. I'm done with that. And my new tape is going to be XYZ. You know, I'm no longer going to feel like this. And I think by that reinforcement, I think it really helps. That's just my opinion. But I think that if each person goes within themselves, finds one or two of them that they're looking to change and starts the mental process, I don't think it can hurt. It may not stop everything. It may not stop the alcoholic from taking that next drink, you know, or smoking that next cigarette. But it can change a lot of the other things in your life. I mean, it may, but who knows? I mean, I'm not the one to say. But all I'm saying is that if we practice it and we try it and we look at it and think about it, and I think consciously thinking about the things that we want to change and making the conscious effort to move forward with it is really the first step. There may be a lot more to it depending on what it is that we're trying to tackle, and there probably is. But this is just what I've done, and I've been successful with a lot of things that I've been trying to change. Now, granted, there are a gazillion more tapes that I need to work with and to work on. And some of them are more painful than others to listen to. And some of them, but I can't do them all at once. And I think that's another good point, guys, is that we can't do them all at once. You can't just do a complete overhaul. And if we could, obviously we would, right? But I just think that to give it some thought and, yeah, I think that would be awesome if you guys let me know how your tapes are playing and how you think you can change them, because I really think that it's a key point, and I really want to thank Annie for bringing that up this morning, and tell her she's awesome. You guys are all awesome. I'm really enjoying watching all the videos, the workout videos. You guys are fierce. You're kicking butt out there. And for all of you guys who are struggling, just keep pushing. Never give up. Never say never, and just quit. It's just not an option. Go to those tapes, pick out one that you want to change, and start changing it. All right, guys. I love you all. Thanks so much for listening, and talk to you soon.